It's season 3, and we are getting ready for Hell in the Cell. Currently, we are third in the rankings, unfortunately, and that is due mainly because of the fans that is still lagging behind slightly from ECW, and most recently, the rise we've seen with WCW, even Raw. Raw has gotten the trophies up, so we're sitting in a spot right now. We're looking at this trophies and all. We need to get some of these season trophies really progressing with booking 10 shows with a training promo. We also need to renew contracts. We'll get that over time. The books tables matches will happen, and then the hiring superstars. So we will get that season challenge trophy. The big issue we have here is I've already booked out the first episode here. We are facing a major issue with stamina after our first pay-per-view. We have a lot of people in the 20s. Some people in the low 30s like this. That's dangerous for us because we know once that stamina becomes a problem, it stays a problem for a good amount of time unless we just bring on more and more staff, more and more workers for us here. And I want to avoid injuries at all costs if we can. So what we're trying to do as we book out here is protect a couple of these injuries with some promos and try to get some people's stamina back up. We are, unfortunately, just to fill out the card, putting Seth Rollins out there with that 30 stamina just to hope that nothing bad happens there and progress a couple feuds. Now this one here, I'm expecting a 1-star match, but let's just get into it. Let's get this thing started. I hope you're all having an outstanding day. Apologies for the lack of content lately. This isn't my full-time gig. I'm a coach and a teacher, so I work a normal, well, right now I'm in season with basketball season, so I'm working a normal, long 60, 70 plus hour weeks, and just haven't had a lot of time to sit down and record. So I finally got a little chance here. And we're just going to try to, be once to twice a week at most until the season's over. And then I'll be able to get lots of content up and going for you guys. So here we go with a 3-star opener. Not horrible. Growing the feud there is necessary. We needed that. Need this to be no injuries. Good. Okay, no injuries. That's great news. Great news. Unfortunately, though, it's going to give us a weak opener because the mid-card was better than that. Why is that a rivalry? Oh, well. All right, in main event time, I expect this to perform. The Roman Reigns Championship era continues with the win there, 4 stars. Excellent. So it went well. The poor opening does end up hurting us due to the first mid-card match surpassing it with the star rating. That was that's a mix-up on my behalf there. I need to be better than that. Raw ends up with good booking overall. WCW, good booking. Okay, so good booking across the board. Raw ends up, as a result, gaining 44,000 fans. ECW, 38,000. WCW, 36. And here we are with, bless it, 16,000. What is the big hiccup here? I mean, I get it. Our match quality was a lot worse. I get that. Show quality is not much worse than that. I just don't understand. I mean, I understand that the playing on the top difficulty extreme, it's like a degradation over time, but we're getting slaughtered right now when it comes to bringing in new fans here. I mean, this is ridiculous. So we're hurting. We're still third place, but we're falling further and further behind in terms of our fans. And that's a scary thing to look at here. Carl Anderson, what are you mad about? He wants a lot of money. I can't give you that money, Carl. All right, he's got to leave then. Oh, he's gonna give me one more chance. Good. So he's sticking around, right? I can't give you impartial manager's privileges and all. So we need some stuff here. Let's see what we can get here. Bad publicity. Yes, buy it. $60,000, well worth the spend. I'm gonna steal some fans from EC Dub. Take some of their fandom. I'm gonna look to also see if there's anybody I want to steal off any of these rosters. Oops. Nia Jax, John Cena. That may not be a bad get. That may not be a bad get there. And then ECW, you have Zoe Stark. We're gonna wait a little bit longer. Let's raise somebody's morale. Who's got hurt morale right now? I need to keep happy. Who was that just got upset? It was Carl Anderson, right? And he's been rising for us, so we need him to be happy. Let's bump that up a bit there. Okay, now the next thing I do want to save up is this. I want to get the social media ad campaign going soon, so hopefully we can get that very, very soon. Let's go ahead and get a tag match going. Again, I can't afford it. I don't think I can afford it, so we're gonna have to just do the tag call out instead. Now we gotta give Seth Rollins a week off after we almost got him hurt. Roman and Giovanni Vinci, maybe I could find something for them in an opener here, or heck yeah, let's just do an opener, but make it a fatal 4-way opener, and then I can throw in the likes of Wesley, put him in there. That's a cruiser. Maybe even Pat McAfee, throw him in there and see what happens just for fun. Main event, we can do Carl Anderson and Kurt Angle in a match. See if that performs for us at all. Then I need Theory to get in something soon. So Theory needs a feud. Could do Seth Rollins, but that's not going to work for us. So let's go over here to Talent Scouts. Let's look up, I want to see a couple for the male stars. Brooks Jensen, Slade, Joe Wheeler, the Red Flame. And not much else is there. Okay, well, I'd rather go with somebody like a Slade potentially here. What is he? Is he a face or a heel? He's a bruiser heel. So I need a face fighter. That's not cutting it, man. Let's do one more search. Face fighter, Trick Williams. That could work. You can go get Trick. Get Trick for 5 weeks. I may also, while I'm here, go ahead and get Slade for a 5-week deal as well. And Tegan Knox, that's not a bad good either. So we don't have the money for her though, so we can't afford that. But that's okay. I wanted to get some other people in here, get something developed right now for our champion here, Austin Theory. So Theory, gonna have him get something started with a Trick Williams championship match. See how that does. And then we can go ahead and do who did I just hire? I just hired Slade. Ivy Nile, maybe? You two? Y'all need to get something brewing there, but I can maybe wait with the promo on that, with Chelsea Green doing the promo work there. This is still gonna be terrible. I don't love it. I don't love it at all. All right, so Montez Ford and you can go have another bout. Let's do that. All right, we're just gonna make do with this. We're gonna make do with this and see what we can get. And we need again, the biggest thing is just trying to keep people healthy and limit spending on our match cards as best we can. So here we go. Opening match. We need this to be hopefully a 3.5. Pat McAfee won 3 stars. What? How did Pat McAfee win that match? All right, well, here's the problem. We'll put a title match as the mid card, so we are in danger of this being better. It's a 3-star. It's okay. Does begin a new feud. He retains the title. Now, mid card, and Montez goes over with the win in a 2.5-star match. Not great. Okay, there's another promo action and main event. It's Kurt and Carl Anderson, and Kurt gets the big win there, and that is a 3.5 star. So not horrible. We had good booking overall. You see WCW struggling immensely this week with a lot of bad stuff going on there for them. That's crazy. They had nothing above a 2.5 star, nothing above 2 stars. Nobody else did amazing from what I'm seeing here. So we were pretty par for the course, which tells me we should have similar numbers. So looking here, WCW struggled this week. They had a match quality of 59. That's a D. They gained 18,000 fans because of that. So we should be ahead of them. Raw had a B quality and a B show quality as well. So they gained 38,000 fans. ECW, B and B as well, 35,000 fans. And we had a C and a C. And we gained 23,000 fans. We also just stole 2% of our fans from ECW with that as well. So it's better, but it's not, again, it's not where we want it to be necessarily. We are last place in fans. Last place in fans now. So really, we're battling an uphill. We're going uphill right now. We're battling this. He wants a title shot? Carl. Maybe I can make that work eventually. I'm not doing it now, though. What do you think? You and Kurt Angle would be an awesome tag team. Ooh, that is interesting. Maybe we can make that work. We can maybe look at that in the next 3 weeks. So we need this. Have at least one tables match this week. We'll get a network special card. That's big time. That's actually big time. I'm always checking these to make sure I'm not losing out on any big stars that I want to grab. Like that John Cena right there is still sitting there. How is Nia Jax a 20? That's absurd to me. That's crazy to me. Crazy talk, y'all. Famous is an 18 and you have Nia Jax as a 20. That's absurd. Absurd. All right, Drew McIntyre's around. That's not a bad pick. William Regal. I may be going after one of these legends here before too long. Okay, we're saving up some money, so here we go. Let's finally do this tag women's match. We'll make it a regular tag championship match. It's been a minute since I've been able to do that. Then I need to get something developing. Carl, let's see. It was Montez and Kurt wanted to be in a tag match. I can do that right now. We'll make it a tag table match. Not a tag table, just a regular tag match. And then I go Montez and Gallows. That actually works perfectly. We can do a tag. Yes, let's do it. All right, now you and Trick. Y'all need to have a promo work. I need Trick doing the promo work here for this. All right, Wesley, and he is a cruiser. Slade, go have yourself a table match. Have some fun. All right, and then we're gonna get something going for Chelsea Green and Ivy Nile. Just a standard match there. Nothing else really needs a lot of work here, so I may just do some training for a Pat McAfee, and then a advertising or charity. Let's do more fans, more revenue. Let's do advertising. Let's get some money in here. All right, and we'll do that for Taker. Taker, give us some money, my man. All right, here we go. $14,000, well spent. All right, let's get this tag titles. This is a tag title week right here. Rhea Ripley and Dakota Kai retained 4 stars. Great, excellent. Trick Williams with the call out, level 2 feud there. All right, let's see what Slade can do. Slade gets a defeat in his debut for us. Not a good match. Does begin a feud though. Hat with a ring XP boost. Okay, Ivy Nile, your women's champion, defeated by the challenger Chelsea Green. Level 4 feud as well. We gained 16,000 bucks there. Lost 8 popularity. That's rough. That's really rough. Wow. All right. Now SmackDown tag titles up for grabs, and Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, the Good Brothers there, and Kurt got hurt. That's what I was afraid of. He got hurt. It was only a 3-star 2. That was not what I needed. That was the opposite of what we needed. And that's the risk we run with what we're trying to do. So we had good booking overall. Man, Kurt, I may go after CM Punk, because now that injury to him for the next month, because I have no cards to save him with. Amazing booking from EC Dub. Man, oh man, what do they got rolling over here? They've got some good stuff. The tag team over there, Elton Prince and Andre the Giant, is crushing. Boston Connor, what the crap? What is happening? Okay, so good booking. Gallows and Anderson are an incredible tag team. Who knew? 29,000 fan gain because of our bonus. All right, we'll take it. 40,000 for WCW, 42 for ECW. God bless. 38. God bless. We're so far behind. We do get the network special card, however. Still 3rd place. And now we're in the go home show for the pay-per-view. All right, so Montez is happy about what we did. He gets a little boost there. Giovanni Vinci is ticked off. He wants to leave. I'm not allowing that. He's gone. Okay, so Vinci's out of here. We have the money to buy our social media plan. Let's get that going. And let's do the network special card now. And let's see about, we may need a steal because we have injuries. We have injuries right now, so I cannot. WCW, Tyler Breeze, John Cena. John Cena's really sitting perfect for me right there, I think. Yeah, I think we go get John. We go get Johnny Boy. Bring it on, Johnny. You may not be here this week, but you'll be here the week following at least. All right. And I'm going to buy this pre-match physio card in case I have an injury-prone star in a match. So here we go. We are ready to get this thing going. Go home show. We need to have it be somewhat fun. So let's go ahead and do this tag team, which we can't do now. Dadgummit. All right. So that's going to hurt for a little bit of time. Never mind. Can't do the tag team. Let's do Roman. Fatal 4-way. Roman. And who are you feuding with? Oh, he already left. He just left the dadgum company. Dadgummit. So Roman, what are you? Roman is a bruiser. I need a fighter that's a decent fighter. Like I need a heel. I need a fighter that's gonna come in and give me what he can. All right. So Shinsuke is available. Roman's a face. I need a heel fighter. So Shinsuke Nakamura may be the play. Damian Priest is also a pretty good get. Carlito. Let's get Shinsuke. Let's do Shinsuke here. We'll go 6 weeks with Shinsuke Nakamura. Right? That helps us out immediately with something with Roman Reigns. So I can get that started now. I need to really push this hard. So I'm going to go Roman, call out Shinsuke. Then Shinsuke, call out Roman, and just immediately get that to a level 2. That'll help us for the pay-per-view. Opening match, we're going to go Trick Williams and you in a tables match. I'm going to have a training spot for somebody as well. We're going to finish the show, however, with fatal 4-way action here for the women. We're going to go Ivy Nile, Chelsea Green, and let's go Rhea Ripley and Nikita Lyon. Yeah, why not? Throw the title up. We'll see what happens. Okay, and then let's do Wesley. You two go get yourself into some trouble. And then you and Gallows. Oh, shoot. Y'all are banged up, though. That's rough. Can't do that. I can't afford to do that. I don't want to get anybody else hurt. Okay, so Pat Mac and I don't know, Pat McAfee and Taker go get in a match, have a run-in from Seth Rollins just to be a screw job type thing right there. And then let's do something for Dakota Kai with some training for her. All right, $19,000. Go home show. We need some stuff to play out for us because we have the injury to Kurt Angle for the next month. We need to see if we can get this feud with Shinsuke and Roman to pan out for us. Theory retains. Okay, good. And that gummit, Theory's hurt for a month now. Dude, we may be just SOL with this season. The injuries are starting to stack on us, to our champions of all people. That really hurts. That really kills us for our pay-per-view. And especially if they come at me again like they did last episode with the cards, we may be in a world of hurt. Its highest difficulty is ridiculous sometimes. All right, main event. Maybe do something. And Chelsea wins it. Wow. 4 stars. Well, at least we have a good main event. At least the main event panned out for us there. We had good booking. And Chelsea Green up to a 70 popularity now. Excellent to see. Pat McAfee's up to 52. He's doing a good job over there. Slade is at 40. All right. So we had a good stuff there. 32,000 for ECW. Raw, 41,000 fans. We gained 48 because of the 19,000 we just got for the network special card. That's huge. Finally get a good week where we finished second behind ECW. Are you serious? Or WCW, excuse me. So we're still third overall. WCW still is lacking 1 trophy behind us. And we're now ready for our pay-per-view. So, you know what, Bischoff? Just suck it up. I'm sorry. I'm still getting over being a little under the weather lately. All right, so here we go. It's pay-per-view time. We need what we can get. All right, so we need to have this be a huge show as best we can with what we're given. Really need this to work. So here we go. We're going to start it off with a tag team tables match. I need this to work. All right, I need a pre-match physio for Rhea Ripley. Do not let her get hurt, please. Please do not let her get hurt. Main event is going to be Shinsuke Roman for the title, and we're going to make that their stamina is good, so we can make this fun. We can make that like an ambulance match. Oh, I don't want injuries though. Special guest referee. Let's just do Extreme Rules. A mid card here is going to be Taker. Yep, Taker and Seth. And then I'm going to have Chelsea Green and Nile for the title. Please nobody get hurt there. And then you and Montez Ford have a good match. All right, so that's not bad. That's actually solid. We'll take that. So let's give Nova Northern Light a training promo. Let's do a call out promo for, let's actually do a self promo for Wesley. Let's do a parody spot for Johnny. Johnny Boy's here. He's ready to go. And then we'll do something there for Carl Anderson or a Slade. Let Slade get a promo action. All right. So pretty solid. We need this to work. $58,000. Scramble to get this to point. Let's see if we can put together some big matches. Here we go. Champs retain. 4.5 star opener. Beautiful. Okay, you get a little bit of something there, not much. All right, title on the line. Chelsea Green retains, and that completes their feud. 4-star. We're doing well. All right, mid card. Here we go. We need this to be a good flow chart match here. 4 stars, rivalry complete. Hey, we're cooking. We're 4 stars across the board. Let's see what we get with Luke and Montez. Luke Gallows with the dub, and it is 3 stars. I can accept that. Main event though, Extreme Rules for the WWE Championship, and Shinsuke wins the title in a 4-star close. Grows the feud to continue on next episode. That's massive. That's awesome for us. ECW, you see what they're struggling. They don't have anything for the promos there. They got a full card for WCW. All right. So overall, amazing booking for the Blue brand. Raw had a really excellent show as well. Raw crushed it, straight up crushed it. They had a 5-star match with Carmella and Shayna Baszler. Who would have thought it? How is Shayna Baszler not hurt? She's got 5. Oh, she is 3 weeks. Okay, I was about to say she had 5 stamina. There's no way. All right. Really would like to get Punk back on the brand at some point. Man, amazing booking. WCW had another good show. Tiffany Stratton goes over with a win, but Stratton's out for 5 weeks. Man, they got injuries stacking up. So we're not alone in the injury brigade. Nothing hurting really for ECW right there. Everybody did well. We gained 131,000 fans with a B show quality and B match card quality. Raw with 135. So we're trailing behind Raw, trailing behind ECW, and trailed way behind WCW, getting 157,000 fans for that show. So we get the table card, and now we sit still third. 4.7 million fans, or 36,000 behind Stephanie McMahon and Raw, and over 150 or 60,000 behind Paul Heyman and ECW. And we're trailing behind Bischoff by about 56,000, but thankfully we're a trophy ahead. So we're sitting in a spot where we're going to go in trading, see if anybody's offering up anything. So we do have a 2-for-1 here. Drew McIntyre and $194,000 for Ivy Nile and Chelsea Green. Tempting. It's certainly a tempting offer. With that amount of money, I may take that. I'm going to take that with that amount of money on the table. All right, so we take the deal. I've got a lucrative deal for Undertaker here. Shoots the picture. Whoa. We get $565,000. Whoa. So Taker will be gone for 4 weeks. Let me see this. So Taker, 73 popularity, 80 stamina. He's ready to automatically to get into another feud with maybe like a Pat McAfee. But the money bonus seems huge to me. So we'll get $565,000 if we do that. But we won't have him for the next cycle of shows, basically, except for the pay-per-view. I'm going to do it. I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to do it for the money. You're now at $1 million. All right. Let's talk figures. You can stay. How about it? I like the offer. Let's give you $70,000 for 10 weeks. What do you think? All right. He's got it. Slade's contract's running up soon. Let's talk figures. 10 weeks, $34,000. All right. He's taking it. Caller Anderson, I'm sorry. I forgot to give him a title bonus. He's ticked. He may not be here very much longer. And Drew McIntyre. Let's capitalize the top billing, blah, blah, blah. Oh, gosh. I'm going to put, I'm not, I'm going to put Drew in the next main event. Taker, you're gone. You're filming a movie. Suck it up. All right, so here we go. Don't lose popularity while injured. I like that. I like that, actually. I'm going to do this. I don't want people getting hurt. So we got the Superstars GM card. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for our next show. It's Fastlane. Next episode, we're about halfway through. And we are hopefully about to make some big stars as Taker's out. We got injuries to Kurt and Austin Theory. But we have some new faces here on the brand. We also just got increased perk levels for some of our superstars. We're going to have some fun stuff to do. Ladies and gents, leave your thoughts for me down below. And let me know right now in WWE in the real world, who's your favorite superstar? Comment down below. Let's have a discussion. Stay safe. God bless. And we'll catch you guys back in the next one.